Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4, and today we are Wild Birds Unlimited in Palos Park, and with me on my right we've got Mel Tracy, an owner with his wife Laura, and on my left Liz Schisler, a staff person here, and we're going to talk birding 101. I've got two experts here. You're both avid birders. I'm going to pick your brain out. I love birding. I love seeing the birds. I don't know if I can call myself a birder. I'm very much an amateur. But we live surrounded by wildlife in the forest reserves. And so I kind of want to put the challenge to you a little bit. If somebody wanted to say, take the next step, get a little bit more serious about birding, move from amateur birder to something a little bit more committed like. Mm-hmm. I'd like you to tell us, what type of advice would you give them? I want to talk about, like, do they need equipment, clothing, gear, and then also talk about, where do they go to make that step. So I want to thank you both for being here. Let's talk about first, like, types of things that equipment or what they might need. Do you want to take this first, Liz?
Sure. Starting out birding, I think it's, important to make sure that you keep it fun and light. It's a wonderful experience. You can start off easy. One of my favorite places to go, and it's a wonderful trail. They keep it up very well, is Lake Catherine here in Palos Heights. You'll see a lot of wildlife, a lot of birds. They do have bird feeders there that you can also watch. It kind of gives an all-inclusive. There's waterfowl as well in the lake. So you can see a lot there, and it's a great place to start.
Okay, so I'm going to give you Mel, give us another place. So Lake Catherine sounds like I'm going to see a lot of stuff. I'm going to see a lot of birds. Any other places you want to say, like you're starting out, great location?
Well, I think the favorite around here is McClory Springs because for whatever reason there's a little creek running through there, and there's a little bit of a ridge there, yeah. And it creates this kind of weird little migration pattern there, so you get all kinds of great birds moving through there. But the running water throughout the year, you always have birds there, so it's really a great place. And beyond migration, really cool birds breed there. So you got your pileated woodpeckers, those huge crow-sized woodpeckers that are just like, take your breath away. And this is like I pull up there in the middle of, like 12 o'clock. I've gone in there and I've heard owls calling, and so there's always something interesting going on there.
And I must say that's where the woodpeckers. That's where they have the red.
Yeah, woody woodpecker.
Yeah, the woody woodpecker. All right, so we've got a couple great locations for people starting out. They'll go find the birds there. All right, how about the next part then? Do they, I don't know, do they need to like gear up for this in any way? Any sort of equipment or, camera, does that matter? Binoculars? I don't know. What would you recommend for the person taking that next step?
Okay, I'm up first. Sure. So, it's funny, some libraries will even have like a birding basic checkout thing where you maybe get a little kit. Yeah, a little kit. So that's a great thing. I hope people will come out like one of our bird walks, and we'll bring binoculars so you can try them out. But you'll never have somebody say like, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have spent that much money on binoculars," because you have the opposite happen all the time. Why did I buy these cheap binoculars? So it's a hobby, and if you're going to get into the hobby, there's a little bit of expense to it. But for $200, you'll have a pair of binoculars that you can pass down to the next generation. They're going to be great for you for your lifetime, and then you can pass them on. So that it's a little bit of an expense, but yeah, and you can't really bird without binoculars.
Okay, so binoculars, key item there. Taking that next step. Liz, anything else you want to recommend to the gear?
There is so much amazing outdoor gear out in the marketplace these days, and to be comfortable is key because sometimes you get a little lost in the best way possible out there. You think you're going just for a little hike, and all of a sudden you're out there for over an hour, or maybe 2 hours. So having light, good weather gear is important. You don't have to go crazy. You can just do basic stuff and just keep yourself comfortable.
Okay, so be comfortable. Prepare to be out there for a little bit. I'm going to add, and maybe related, neither of you said it, but in my head I'm thinking, all right, I'm seeing all these birds. I need to be able to identify them. How am I going to identify them? What's the best way to do that?
I love the Merlin Bird ID app. We all do. We all use it. It's free. It's by Cornell Labs, and you can just download it to your phone. You can press the sound button, and it tells you what you're hearing. You can put birds in to identify in photos. It's the fantastic all around, and it is a worldwide app. So even if you travel, you can bring it with you, and it is 100% free. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I would say, it is worldwide. I'm thinking, so maybe I'm not amateur. Maybe I'm like in between because I have that app and we used it in England. We heard a very distinct sound and we weren't sure what it was. And it was very cool. It's a cool app. Anything else to help me identify birds?
Well, obviously, back in the day, we all were having our bird books. And
Right.
so those are great. And actually, I do think like when you're at home, to have that like Sibley guide, say for instance, to really study and know the bird, it's really helpful. Even if you're not necessarily bringing it in the field, like that's how we always used to do it. But yeah, so it kind of trains you to learn what to look for when you have that book where you can kind of really identify the key marks that are going to identify down to the species what you're looking at.
Okay, good. So we can identify them by sound, we can identify them by sight. All right, I think I'm ready to take the next step. All right, I want to go from birding 101 to birding 201. Okay, I want to hire a guide or a mentor.
Okay.
You two are obviously experts.
Yes.
I can generate a stipend for this. Take me to the next level, but you're going to have to prove that you can do it.
Okay.
All right, are you ready? All right, I'm going to quiz you now.
All right.
All right. The winner, that's the person who I'm going to employ. And I hope you both want to win. All right. You're each going to get a few questions. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, the other person gets a chance.
Okay.
But if you answer it wrong, you lose a point. But if you get it right, you get a point. All right.
Okay.
I'll keep score in my head. Everybody wins. It's a fun game. We did a coin toss beforehand. I think, Liz, you won the coin toss.
Okay.
All right. So, Liz, you're going to get the first question. I'm going birding, and I'm taking my bins with me. What am I taking with me?
Your bins?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I actually don't know this.
Mel?
Well, that's just a
Your
clever way to say binoculars.
Binocular.
Yeah, bringing our
All right, there's a
binoculars.
point for. All right, are you ready?
By the way, this is rigged. There was no coin toss. He just picked his favorite.
All right, how about this? I sighted a bop. What did I see?
A bop?
Yeah, B-O-P, bop.
I don't know what a bop.
You want to take a guess?
A bop.
B-O-P.
Is it B period, O period, or is it
Yeah,
just?
it would be that.
Oh, okay. Bird on something.
I'll give you half a point. It is a
Okay.
bird on something. Bird of prey.
Oh, bird of prey.
Oh,
Okay,
bird
there
of
you
prey.
go. There you
All
go.
right, 1 to point 1. All right, this is for you. How about a dip? What's a dip?
Oh my gosh, I don't know these slangs. Yeah.
I don't think any of this stuff is real.
Yeah, that's how deep I went for this. A dip is a rare bird that the person doesn't see when they're out birding.
Oh, okay.
Like it's there, but they missed it. All right, I think this is for you. How about a TV? What have I seen?
That's a turkey vulture. But I mean, is the rest of this in English?
Yes.
Okay.
2 to point 5 here. All right, how about this? What's a fink?
F as in Frank? Fink?
F-I-N-K. A fink.
Oh boy. I have not heard these terms. This is
You know this
hilarious.
bird too.
I do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you cheating? Did I catch you looking at the sheet?
No, I'm not. I would like to see that.
I know, I feel very off here.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's got to be some kind of finch, but.
There you go. It's a
Yeah.
finch.
Okay.
All right, how about a mega rarity? What's a mega rarity?
Well, I mean, that's just.
Yeah.
The obvious answer would just be a bird that's never been seen in that area before.
Okay. I'm going to give you that point. How about this? A mud pecker.
Oh boy.
I'm saving all the hard questions
that
for
has
you,
to be
Liz.
a northern flicker.
Oh, gosh, maybe it is. I don't know. I can't. I'm going to give you the point.
Yeah.
Typically, a shorebird that works
shorebird.
mud.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
How
I'm gonna
about-
go the flicker.
How about a rock pecker?
Well, a mud pecker, and then we have a rock pecker?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
An American pipit. I don't know.
And I wouldn't know either, but I do. It's
That's a
another.
stream guy.
It's
Yeah,
another
yeah,
shorebird that
yeah.
lives in like rocky
Rocky
shores.
shores, okay,
All right.
yeah, I don't know.
How about, let's see. In my backyard, I just saw a snog. What's a snog?
I don't know.
Yeah.
These are these
I'll
are
take
amazing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about a song sparrow? How about somebody is pishing?
Oh,
If they're
yeah.
pishing, what are they doing?
Well, pishing is just a noise we make to imitate a predator, and so then the birds will come in to see
To check it out?
To
Going
check
on?
it out.
All right. How about this?
Calling cats.
How about this? What type of birder are you? And you can both answer this one. Are you a dude, a proto-birder, a stringer, or a twitcher?
I'm gonna go
You're
with-
probably none of these.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I think
I'm
you're
gonna
none
go
of
with
these.
Twitcher. I have no idea.
You think you're a twitcher?
Yeah. Well, Twitcher, I know that's what they call them in England.
Yeah, that's what John calls me all the
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
So that works here, John.
And I consider myself a dude, although I think I have to preface that with old now.
An old dude. All right. I think based on the rights and wrongs here, you guys are tied at 3-3. So we're going to go to the final tiebreaker here. What's a yabo? Y-A-B-O-W.
Y-A-B.
B-O-W, and I'm probably saying it wrong. And this refers to a type of person.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I'll give you a clue. It's the type of person you don't want to see when you go birding.
Oh, like a nature interrupter.
Yes, it's a nature interrupter. Did you know that? Were you going to say that?
No, I wasn't going to say nature and yabo.
Wait, did I win?
Is that a,
Yeah, no, you
It's totally rigged. It's totally rigged.
Well, I want to thank you both very much.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Thank you.
yeah. No, I went pretty deep on some of these here.
Yeah,
so. Anyway, thank you very much. Birding obviously can be a lot of fun, and you've given us some
Yeah,
great
yeah.
advice. So,
It really
any
is
other
a great
tip? Yeah.
hobby. Yeah, it's such a great hobby, and the more you get into it, the more you're going to appreciate it. And I would just say, like, one of the first things I would do starting out is like plan a trip, either a day trip or something like that. Really, just say, hey, I'm gonna go out there and do this. Pick a date, and then you go and do it. And it could be down to like Montrose. Harbor is in Chicago. It's just amazing, one of the top 10 spots in the world to see migration. So it's really fantastic. But if you want to do a day trip or like a little bit longer trip, there's Maumee Bay in Ohio, and then there's Point Pelee if you just want to drive past Detroit. I mean, and then take these bigger trips like to Arizona or something like that. And it so enhances your life, and really, it's just such a fun hobby.
Well, I like the way, and you've hit on a whole range of places, whether it's Lake Catherine or McCleary Springs or Montrose or even, Venture Journey Out. How about you, Liz? Any other last advice for people starting out in birding?
I think it's, it's changed my life, if I could say that honestly. It just brings so much joy always. I've met, working here, obviously, this incredible bird family, friends I've met on the trails. It opens up your world to different things that you don't expect. And to also see the birds in action is just such joy.
It is, you've hit on a couple key qualities too. I think we think of birding like, I'm going to go look for birds, but there is a social quality to it. You meet other people of like, mind. And also to take notice or see nature, wildlife, or birds in a way that maybe we either ignore or we miss in passing, right? Great opportunity. Mel, thank you very much. Liz, thank you very much. You actually both won the contest. You were amazing.
We'll go out. We'll take a date to take
No, those
birding.
questions, I went way too
Sure.
deep on that. But anyway, thank you very much
Thank you.
for the advice, the tips on Birding 101. I'm Dave Worsley. You've been watching PHTV4, and happy birding.